I feel like I invented fire.
Good news on the Chevelle, but first we're dealing with, say hello to Rob. First we're dealing with this tire here, and I think I'm about to fill it up with goob. What do you think, Rob?
Let's do it.
Goob? Is that, you guys ever use that stuff where you fill it up with that green goop? Is it goop or goob?
I say goo.
Goob? Goo, I think it's goo, but as you can see, I'm trying to tighten it down. It came off that bead. Bought this thing for $200 from a friend of mine. The PTO is not engaging. It looks like a cable is pretty loose, so we'll replace that. But I feel like, the things I want to work on, you got to do one thing before you do another. So had a little issue with the truck today. Now I got to get this thing going, moving that. Robert's putting up some lights. These Amazon lights, they're like $60, man. 300 watts. They're awesome, and it's like a surgical center in here. But the things I want to work on, I can't because I got to move stuff and do stuff. I just broke a bolt, break some tools. You guys know what it's like, but I do want to get this thing out of the way, and I can't move it till I get this thing going. So we're going to have to run to the store and get a few things. We've got to work on the pond as well. Some good news with the pond, and we'll probably try and catch some fish today. So stay tuned. All right. I know it's off the bead, but what I'm thinking is we can get it on there enough. I know everybody's thinking, they're like, oh, I'm going to put some ether on it and light it up, and that's not a bad idea, but I got other stuff to do today, so I don't have to put out a fire as well. And I think we can seal it enough to where it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got ratchets on. What do you think?
Okay. Try it. Or you leave it from up here?
I don't know. Is that it? Huh?
It's on both sides.
Both sides?
Yeah.
What do you think? Here, try to put air in it. Oh. Get it straight. Sounds like it wants to. Sounds like it. Let me pop this off. That's where everybody's gonna yell at us in the comments.
Ooh, do it this way.
Yep. It's almost like the back end. All right, time for some flames. Is that what we should do? Just light it up with, what do you think, brake cleaner? And I don't know, I've never done this before. You think we use brake? All right, so full disclaimer, we got a bunch of safety stuff going on here, as you can see, so we are being safe. But never done this before, and I'm sure you guys calling us idiots, but we're gonna give it a shot with some brake cleaner. It's off the bead, this tire, and let's throw some brake cleaner on there. I think that's how we do this. This can't go bad, right? Got my safety glasses on. This can't go bad. I think it's the aerosol that gives it the fire, not the actual. So I don't think that's gonna actually work. So yeah, that was a fail. What do they call that? Airball? Big airball? Okay. All right. Let's see. So I think we can do this. I think. Here. Matt,
Brake clean down.
yeah. Is it doing anything? No.
No.
Oh, it's so annoying. Can you pull it towards you too? We might have to use that ratchet again. No, because that's. Oh, let's try the ratchet again. Might help us. How's it work right there?
Let's try it now.
Okay. Go ahead. Smell a bunch of brake cleaner. Oh. Come on. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, go ahead. Yes! Yes! We did it! I feel like I invented fire!
All right, take the rest strap off.
Take.
And let me keep pumping it.
All right. Hang on. So excited. All right. Let's go. All right. Yeah, take that Harbor Freight chuck off of there. Push it back on. All right. All right, man. Look, I did that all by myself without Robert's help. Not even a chuck.
Not even a little
Not
bit.
even a chuckle, okay. All right, so. There we go. Man, I think the fire idea would have been funner.
Would have been cooler.
Would have been a lot cooler. What are we supposed to use? I know, ether? Is that it? Ether?
I mean, ether would have done it.
Is that it?
Yeah, starter fluid.
Starter fluid?
That's ether. Surprised you don't have anything that you want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just keep on breaking stuff. I just broke that pin. We do have more pins, but I'm gonna, that one should hold. Just wanna. Dang. That's why we can't have nice things. I hit it with things that aren't supposed to be. You aren't supposed to be hitting with. Everything's a hammer. There we go. Okay. All right.
Brought another hammer.
Brought a hammer. Look at this hammer. This is what we should have been using. You guys know what I'm talking about. This left-handed crescent wrench. It's the left-handed one, right?
Yeah. All 16.
All right, let her down. Let's see. All right. All right, let's move. Not bad. We got this lawnmower for 200 bucks from a friend of ours. I can take these off now, right? Scuba Steve. All right, so we got this for 200 bucks, and I'm gonna use it instead of having to hook up my bush hog to get all these. Look at all this smoke in here. That's probably not good, but I'm gonna use this to cut all my trails and whatnot. Because if I gotta hook the bush hog up on the tractor, that's 15 minutes just to put on the tractor, or I could leave the implement on. So for $200, I mean, that's a win if everything works, if the transmission works. But right now, the PTO is not really engaged, but I've seen the cable that this attaches to the actual linkage and other fancy words that I don't know. It's not hooked up. So hopefully everything works. But I don't want to work on that now because we've got to work on that. And wow, this smoke's pretty bad. We're gonna have to open up that. We're definitely gonna have to open up that garage door, but we have other things to work on. So stay tuned. All right, open up that door, get this smoke out of here. But we're gonna work on the car, and also with the pond, we've got. I think there's rain coming this weekend. I don't know, it's pretty overcast, but I wanted to finish the drainage because the only way the pond gets full is with the well and with these gutters. And so I need to get this sewage pipe under the ground, which means more digging. And I've cut the liner here, and I'm gonna poke it into here, and then I've got to do that one over there. So I want to hurry up and get this done today before this rain comes in. I've got the liner flipped up. I got to anchor this thing down, but of course the tractor's acting up. I think it's a fuel issue. I changed the fuel pump and the fuel filter, and it likes to conk out on me here and there. And then the Chevelle. But all right, got to run to Lowe's. What else do we need? We got a mess here. Got to run to Lowe's and maybe Harbor Freight. I don't know. So, all right, let me get to work. last attempt on getting this car running. If not, we're gonna put a 502 in it, and I'm done. I'm done spending time on it, but I've got a new starter. That's the 5th starter, I think. The other thing I tried was, because when I was cranking it with a ratchet, it was hard, and a little harder than normal. And so what I did was I put transmission fluid in all the cylinders, let it sit for a few days, and today when I was turning on it, it seemed easier. I'm not sure, we'll find out. So I put the starter in. I'm gonna put these new plugs on, or these new battery terminals. These battery terminals were shot. As you can see, these were like 12 bucks on Amazon. So I'm gonna change these out. I've got a direct line from the coil, 12 volts, to the battery right now with a switch. I'm taking that out, and I'm gonna hook it straight up to back to the ignition module. I don't like that size of the wire. The ignition module is like an 18 gauge, and then it goes into a 12 gauge. So I think it calls for a 12 gauge. So I'm gonna fix that, and hopefully she'll turn over. We'll see. All right, new starter, new distributor, new wires. I put transmission fluid in all the cylinders a few days ago, last week actually. I've got 12 volts from the ignition going to the distributor, to the coil there. We have fuel, clean fuel. I cleaned all that out. New fuel pump, battery. I think we got it covered. So let's see what happens. Let's give it a shot. Got 12.5 on there, but I'm gonna put the booster on there because it sounds a little weak. Okay. All right. Okay. Step down. You can see why I needed to step down. All this is going to be draining out this way. Okay, so next thing is I need to poke a hole in that liner. But need 40. Oh, I need 40 inches. So I need to cut it off of this pipe, but I got this coupling stuck on there. All right. 40 inches. Okay. I thought I had another pipe that was shorter. Well. Okay. All right. So my idea. So I only cut it down to here because I didn't feel like I needed to cut it all the way down, and that's less for me to have to seam up with the seam welder. So we'll see if it means anything. But if this goes like that, I'm gonna guess right about here. Right about there. Now I'm just questioning on how I want to cut this. If I cut it in a cross, I don't think I cut it. I could cut it this way. I don't know, why wouldn't I? Let me grab like a template. I guess the right way to do this would be to go grab a marker, but that takes time. And if I cut it this way, it's not going to be a straight. It's not going to be, it's really going to be an oval hole, doesn't it? Oh boy. All right, there's some dirt right there. I'm just gonna wing it. All right. Got to dig a little dirt out of there. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, I think we're lucking out right there. that'd be nice if that works. Be nice if I don't fall in the pond, huh? All right, that's working. Okay. All right, I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty close. Ugh. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So now got it roughed in. It's a good tight fit. Nothing's gonna get in there, but I don't think I need to make a boot. No water's coming up here, so I'll probably just hit that with some tape or caulk rather. Some silicone. Yeah, I'll probably hit it with some silicone. And I'll take this out, glue it up. Tomorrow though, because it's getting dark and we need to feed the fish. Have to do that pipe tomorrow. Just not enough hours in the day. That damn car has got me going crazy. Let's go feed these fish. As you can see, it's pretty high up over there. Still got the, ooh, they know it's time. They chase me around here. They know mornings and evenings it's feeding time. I keep the fish food in. Oh, got ants in here. Oh man, I got ants all over here. That's not good. All right, we're gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna have to deal with that right now. But let's feed these fish. See what. Oh, look, they're ready. They're ready. There they go. Come over here, guys. So I like to sit here and just toss it in here, but now since I'm a videographer, I gotta do one thing at a time. Here we go. It's a little chilly out today, so maybe that's why they're not going. They usually go pretty crazy. Five starters. Something ain't right there. All right, let's finish up this drainage here. It's getting dark. I'm nowhere near where I want to be as far as getting stuff done today. I mean, that's the story of my life, right? So let me see if I can get this all fitted up. I got to put a couple 22-degree angles on that and get this out of here. but it's getting dark. Got to feed the fish. Got to run to the store, and let's get to work. That's about it, guys. I gotta run to the store. I gotta get these ants out of the fish food, and I didn't get a lot of the stuff done I wanted to. Maybe after I get done eating, go full with that car again. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Like, subscribe, and as always, share with your mama.